thinking to myself, like, what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help, like, what the fuck I'm doing wrong? He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and chinks, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually help, but it ain't working. Just to numb this pain, I'm popping Perkins by the 30s.
The numbers, my nigga. Come on, we gotta get the team back together, man.
I'm on the other shit, Neek. Different opportunity. Can't ride with you this time.
What, you on rock stick, nigga?
Ain't nothing left for you on the south side, man. Maybe it's time to go.
I decide when I want to go, Orel. Ain't nobody forcing me off these blocks. Not the police. Not Rock. Damn sure not you, nigga. Southside.
With that being said, Neek came and saved the day for Rock, man. That shit was epic, man. That shit was epic, huh?
I said I gotta get caught up on that. I ain't seen that. I ain't even know they brought him back.
Okay, yeah, I ain't gonna even spoil it for you then. I ain't gonna, because you gotta see that, man.
Hey, yo, man, shout out to Joey Badass, man. Like, yo, that nigga, he's really impressed me. I like his character. He's embodied the character, man. And he played the shit out. He's playing the shit out that role, man.
Yeah, he playing the shit out that role. It's my cousin Sterling. What's up, Sterling?
Yo, what's up, man?
Man, that's my nephew LPG. This my cousin. This my first cousin from New Orleans. This a Walter Ray. It's a Walter Ray product. LPG.
Oh yeah. What's up, cousin?
Word. That's yeah. For sure.
Yeah,
what's
that's
up,
your
brother?
cousin. That's your cousin, LP. Hey, Joey Badass, man. The motherfuckers ain't up on Joey Badass, man.
Hey, yo, man. Look, I wasn't really into it musically. You know what I'm saying? But man, cutting the hair, embodying the motherfucking character. Hey, man. I mean, my man has Hollywood is where he's supposed to be.
Yeah. He played the role good, man.
Not knocking his music though. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a great artist too.
I think he's better. I think he's a better actor than artist.
Yeah, and I hate to say that because it feels like you're shitting on a person's craft, but like he's a phenomenal actor, and I think he knows that. So shout out to Joey Badass.
Shout out to Joey Badass. Cuzzo, what's going on, man?
Oh, not much, man. I'm trying to catch up with what happened with Badass.
Hey, you trying to catch up with Cool? We were just talking about Joey Badass from they play Neek on the Power series. You know, the Raising Cannon.
Oh man, I ain't been watching the Raising Cannon, man. I gotta catch up on that one. So
I ain't gonna spoil it for y'all. I just told him the same shit. We gonna get it to you. We gonna get it to your boy, man, Koonye West.
Man,
yeah. Man, hold on, man. Let me play this clip, man, right quick. Hold on. LPG, get your clip ready. Hold on.
Y'all keep talking about Kanye a billionaire, Kanye rich, Kanye got all this money. Man, them people finna make an example out of Kanye. It just was announced today that Kanye has been dropped by the CAA prominent Hollywood talent agency. He been dropped by Def Jam. He been dropped by his new lawyer. He been dropped by Balenciaga. He been dropped by Anna Wintour. They done cut ties with him. He done been banned from Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, YouTube, and all that. He banned from every platform. Eventually, them bills gonna catch up with Kanye. Cause when you a billionaire, you got billionaire bills. You got billionaire credit lines, and you gotta pay that money back. Them silicone Barbies, aka them cartoon Kardashians and them Jenners just came out. When your baby mama come for you, when your baby mama know that you the kid's father and she take the oath and go against you, that's when you know it's over with. Man, them people finna make an example out of Koonye. Them people finna show you we don't care how much money you got. See, cause when Koonye said white lives matter, ain't nobody dropped him. When Koonye went out there and said slavery was a choice, ain't nobody dropped him. When Koonye said George Bush don't like black people, ain't nobody dropped him. When Koonye went against all these companies and corporations about his money, ain't nobody dropped him. But as soon as he said something about them people, that's when it got real ugly for him. I don't care how powerful you think you are. I don't care how much influence you think you got. I don't care how big you think you is. If you give a man the power to feed you, you give that man the same power to starve you. And if a man got a power to feed you, you should watch what you say out your mouth, cause your stomach gonna touch your back. I don't care how much money y'all think Koonye got, Koonye finna be going broke. Koonye gonna be out there with the welcome to Walmart sign. Koonye gonna be in the food stamp office trying to get EBT and Section 8 and hood. Just give it a matter of time. Some of the most richest people in the world have committed suicide and took their own life because they couldn't live without the money. Let me tell you something, man. When you say something out your mouth and you put yourself in a position where you feel like you bigger than them people, man, them people gonna show you. You ain't finna get on their platform and talk about them all in their face and think they ain't finna make an example out your ass. Kanye going from billionaire to going broke, and you about to watch it. Them Kardashians done turned on them, aka them silicone Barbies, Balenciaga, all these, and then Adidas last. They coming though. And y'all keep talking about he want to get out the Adidas deal. Let me tell you something. If he get out the Adidas deal, what platform he got to sell his merch? What platform he got to announce? Anything that they put with Kanye name on it, they gonna block or ban. He through. That comment he said, I hear my about them people. Oh, he finna eat that. Get ready. Stay tuned. Comment below and let me know what you think. Do you think?
Hey, man, update. I just checked on his net worth. He lost, with that Nike deal, when Nike separated, he lost 1.5 billion. He now worth 400 million. He's no longer a billionaire as of right now.
Okay. 400 million still good.
As of right now. I mean, he got 400 million.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and get this shit out because you already know my position on this.
What's your position? Hey, Sterling, what's your position,
Hold on.
I mean, that's a controversial thing, bro.
Hold on.
It's like, you know.
Hold on. Let Kanye say it. Let Yeezy say it. Hold on, listen.
Everybody I ever, you know what I'm saying? I forgive everyone. I forgive.
Check out what he said.
I forgive the left party. I forgive the Jewish media for creating the Ye's crazy narrative and, you know, buying up the black voice and bullying us and creating a mob culture to scare people that anytime they bring up that a contract was wrong is labeled anti-Semite as a way to disable people from their truth. I forgive the Jewish culture for that. Okay. All right, next.
You hear that? That's what the fuck I stand on. So what he said and what he said in the interview is that he's willing to stand up and sacrifice himself in front of the world for his people. He said he will be the Moses and he will set his people free. His issue that he have with the Jews that he's talking about is the fact that we get signed to slave deals and we're signing the Jews. You know what I'm saying? We get signed to Hollywood, which is owned by them. You can't say nothing about them. Because if you notice from the clip that my man was talking, he never said the word Jew. You know what I'm saying? And the whole shit that he said was out of fear. You okay? Because see, everybody's focused on him losing his money. You know what I'm saying? Nobody heard what the fuck he was saying about his people. Nobody heard the fact that he was talking about the freedom of our people. Then when he made the comment, he said, I am jealous, you know what I'm saying, of their society, the way that they take care of one another, the way that they provide for one another, the way that they come to the table. When one of them becomes successful, they all become successful. When one of them fuck up, it's just that one. But when it's our shit, you know what I'm saying? If one of us fuck up, everybody's guilty. Everybody's in the car going to jail. You know what I'm saying? But when one of us becomes successful, they don't make the whole team successful. It's just that one person. Everybody else around them is expendable. That's what he was saying. See the message that he's bringing to the table, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that he's willing to stand up and say this shit, when they start cutting those deals, only proves his point. When you say something about them, they want you to be in so much fear of losing the money that they're providing for you that you will do anything that they want you to do. And what they want you to do is to perpetuate the cycle. Like he said, I'm gonna take out my Apple phone. The first 3 songs and on Apple Music Play is gonna be bitch, hoe, killer, nigga, something. It's not gonna be anything positive. And it's a destruction of our music. Even as we go to clubs and we listen to radio, they don't play the hundreds of years of great music that we have made. They play the same shit over and over again to the point where you heard the same song 3 times a day, and the song is stupid as fuck. Dumb as hell, no message to the shit. And we like, oh, he's getting the bag. Everybody is so focused on getting the bag and getting to the money that you will let these motherfuckers slip that banana in your tailpipe because you want the bag. And then he's willing to stand up and say that shit and sacrifice. He's the richest fucking black man that lives. And then they want to take that from him. We look at the internet and say, oh, he done lost his money. So if you were in the same place, you would shut the fuck up and do exactly what they want to be done. Because that's what everybody else does. Everybody else gets bought. Everybody else for sale. Because we trying to get the bag.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm trying to turn my camera around.
Okay, go ahead. Take your time. Go ahead, LPs.
I mean, that's all I have to say about that. You know what I mean? I heard the message. I heard the message in what he's saying. And I understand what the politics of society is saying. And like he say, I can't say shit about him. If I say something about him, they take 3 venues. So he was already losing shit before he lost that shit. And then he was already looking for a way to get out the Adidas deal because he decided to take all of his Ye shit and make money off his own platform. Because I mean, there's a way that you can blackball him from your platform, but you can't blackball him from his platform. And if his people support him, then there's nothing you can do about it because we're that strong as a community. We're that strong as a people. We're feeding their whole community. We're feeding their whole income. They getting their money off our backs. The reason they live across the street in these multi-million-dollar houses is because of us.
Of course, you know they taking it. They getting it off the pole back, off the back of the pole. You already know that. See, that go unsaid.
They getting that shit out of our pockets. They're signing us. We play for their basketball team. We don't play for our basketball team. We play for their shit. You know what I'm saying? If we on the motherfucking NFL football team running the ball for their shit. And if we say the wrong shit, do the wrong shit, they take everything from us. You know what I'm saying? Just like what we're in fear of having to Koonye right now. Oh, he was a billionaire yesterday. Now they say he done lost this much. He ain't a billionaire today.
Yeah,
but you're missing the whole fucking message. And then before they were missing, before we even missed that message, before then he was already speaking on it and speaking against it. And like you say, my man there said a whole bunch of shit all the way till he got to that point, and then he said the wrong shit on the wrong day. But he proved his point as soon as he started talking about them, because he's not saying anything that's not true. He's speaking on a truth that nobody wants to put a fucking label on because the word Jew is in it. But then he said, I can't be anti-Semitic because I am a Hebrew. I am a Jew.
That's their excuse. That's what I got in trouble.
So, as soon as he identified himself as a Jew or as a Hebrew, you know what I'm saying? That makes me, you, and everybody else say, are we Hebrews too? Are we Jews too? You know what I'm saying? It makes you question that. You know what I'm saying? The son of Abraham. You know what I mean? I am royalty, nigga. I am not the Lord of totem pole. These motherfuckers do not stand on top of me. They don't own me or possess me, and I'm not going to let them destroy who I am as a black man with the idea that I'm lesser than anybody. And that's what my man is talking about. And that's how I feel about the shit.
Well, the thing
Hey,
about it
Mula Meech,
too,
what you got? What you think about Koonye West situation, bro? Koonye West.
Really, you know what I'm saying? Kanye West, man, you know what I'm saying? Kanye West, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, that man always been having ups and downs with what he been having going on in life, man. Cause, I mean, really, he don't know which way he want to go. He really straggling the fence, if you ask me. Sometimes he for us, sometimes he ain't. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, we don't know what he going through right now. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
Hey, look,
I think he
check this
fucked up
out
big
though.
time.
Family, answer this question. How long was he a billionaire before they start telling people that he was a billionaire?
He was
a
a
long
billionaire a
time.
long ass
Okay.
time.
No,
Hey,
If
hey,
you
at
look,
really
least
check this
think,
2
out.
years.
Hey,
if
look,
you
check
really
this out.
think,
And then what? And then once
if
he
you really
became,
think about who Kanye West is, Kanye West was making beats for Jay-Z before he was even Kanye West. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when
so
he was
this
nobody.
this is another thing that I'm saying. If you check out his history and his activism, even on the album College Dropout, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he was still preaching the same message. He just got a little deeper. But let's get back to the billions though. Once it got out that he was the richest black man, right? Once it came out and said he's the richest black man, you know what I'm saying, in artists and entertainment. Once that shit came out, the narrative became that he was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to Kanye because he's crazy. But he's talking to his
that's what the
people.
narrative was, right?
Yes, but he was talking to his people. He was trying to wake his people up the whole time. He's been wake up.
But
Him,
I ain't
Talib.
never said that he made. I ain't never said that Kanye didn't send a message through his music. I'm just saying, like, as far as like his
He's
personal
sending a
image,
message through what he's saying on public television.
you know what I'm saying? That secret society shit got him acting a whole different way. You know what I'm saying? That's how I
I
feel
mean,
about it.
but the
Right.
secret society thing that got him headed a whole different way is that he's exposing the shit to his people.
Right.
He's telling you as a black man that, hey, you should not be signing to this. You know what I'm saying? Why are we not creating our own entities? Why do we not have our own money? If I have a store, I'm from Flint, Michigan, and you telling me I can't have a store in Flint, Michigan? No, because the revenue stream isn't good there. You know, so we don't want to empower your neighborhood. We just want to use your name to empower our brand.
But you
You
know
know what I'm
what?
saying?
They only tell us that because as black people, we don't take the time to sit down and actually learn the fundamentals of owning a business and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's actually easy. It's just that we don't never sit down and take the time to do it, really.
And if you listen to Kanye's interview, he said that's what he did. He was like, why are y'all picking colors for my shoes? Why are y'all picking names for my shoes? Why are y'all putting my shit out under my name without okaying me first? So if that's
Right.
how y'all gonna do it, then and I don't have no control over it, then I'm gonna separate it from you. And this was one way to do it. He just got dropped.
Hey,
He has no
Craig,
legal binding.
look.
He has no legal binding for leaving his agreement. They dropped him. So instead of him having to pay them $256 million, you know what I'm saying? They have to cap him $250 million.
Then the craziest thing about that Adidas thing, Adidas announced that they own the design. You know what I'm saying? So they can keep making that design and make
But I
money.
mean,
Everybody who
if you
dropped
think
him
about it,
has to pay him.
Adidas, if you think about it, anybody who makes a shoe with all these other companies, the company still gonna own the design because they own
The
the
price of
platform
the
that the
shoe
shoe is
is
made
gonna
on.
go up. Now that Adidas don't make Yeezys anymore, the price of Yeezys is already from what, 700 to 15. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do shit but double in price because now they're exclusive items.
But Adidas is also making shoes that look like Yeezys and selling them in the stores. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Versus Yeezys, I gotta get all online and find these shit. I just went to a shoe store the other day and they had some Adidas in there that looked like Yeezy, but they just didn't have Yeezy name
There you
on them.
go. They already doing it. Yup. They are. You know what I'm saying?
The problem
Okay.
with it is, see, the thing with it is Adidas wasn't nothing anyway. And I'm actually I'm on Kanye's side with this because if you look at Adidas, for example, man, Adidas was synonymous with Run DMC. And if you look at the deal that they did with them, they literally wasn't nothing. They was about to be out of business, man, until Run DMC came with My Adidas
But what
and
clothing
bailed them
company
out of.
other than a black generated clothing company gonna give you the revenue that you're looking for? If it was already made before we even started making shit, I mean, of course, them folks still gonna be underballing us regardless. It might look like a good little bit for a minute, but once we sit down and start doing the calculation, we really were losing out from the jump. It was just the excitement of signing to Adidas, the excitement of signing to Nike or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think with that too is it's like I see it as like Yeezy was evolving, you know. So his designs, the man is a designer. He just not putting his name on there. He's not like one of these guys like a basketball player that's got a signature shoe and all the company do the work. You know what I'm saying? And be like, okay, we're gonna put these J's out, we're gonna put these Zions out, we're gonna put whatever shoes
He's
out
working
because you're a
with
baller.
he's working with some of the top designers and putting them motherfuckers to
He
work.
hired
That
those
nigga
guys. He hired those guys.
Yo,
He put dudes on.
His team, their team is self-sufficient because he got all the top people from all the places. You know what I'm saying? And he can play.
Exactly.
You know, when you're a smaller company, you can focus more on the boutique brand. You know what I'm saying? Such as Louis Vuitton and Supreme. You know what I'm saying?
Man, all them designers, he literally put people in the buildings with them people and gave them people opportunities. Now me, like I'm not in that industry, but if I'm looking at it like he should have some favor with people that it's an intellectual thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the intellectual property of it, like the designs and all that stuff and the images. Like, cause see, like when Adidas think, oh, we got these designs, man, all you gotta do is change it all up. Now they could probably put that all out, but you know, sometimes the actual person that got the vision, if you're not able to articulate that vision, you're gonna be putting trash out there anyway. You know, and so for me, I'm not messing with Adidas. I'm not messing with Adidas anyway. I'm not messing with them.
You can mimic my style, but you can't articulate my mind.
Exactly. You can't. It's just certain people.
And that's how I feel about my barbecue sauce.
Exactly.
I can put the same ingredients on the table, but y'all shit won't taste like mine.
Exactly.
You feel me? Hey, Mula Meech.
You got your own barbecue sauce?
Yeah, I got barbecue sauce. I'm on sauce. Hey, we're gonna play this first video LPs. I need you to rate this. This my man. It's my man Mula Meech, man.
Man.
And then we're gonna talk about Koonye West some more. Hey, introduce the joint. We gonna do it in the trenches. Mula Meech first.
All right, let's joint right here. This called In the Trenches, man. You know what I'm saying? This came out my recent mixtape that I dropped in June called Barely Made It, man. Y'all can pick it up on all platforms.
Who back on your camera, fam?
Spotify, everything, man. It's going up, man.
Let's go.
Dropped one the other day too, man. I just dropped one yesterday, so
I got that.
Turn your camera up. The video with the half of your face.
Huh?
Yeah, it's camera.
I said turn your camera up.
Put your camera a little bit, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
All right, now.
All right, yep.
Yeah.
In the studio vibe, man. Just smoke, man.
Don't need truth when you a real boss. Ride around my top off, no slow bust. I make fan cash and I stand rat like a crime boss. Feds made me take time off, I can't get it back, so that time lost. Now I gotta hustle 9 to 5, 24/7, no days off. Big ups to them real niggas doing real time in that big fence. A lot of niggas screaming about a brick and make a rap song that don't mean shit, but I'm back spitting that street shit. They hit the block with that heat shit, they in the kitchen. Water whipping, I stay kicking that G shit, cause I'm a young nigga from the trenches. Count a whole lot of bitches, keep a whole lot of sins. If I want it, nigga, I'ma get it. Give a damn about these bitches, cause they move steady switch. Nigga plot, niggas envy, but I won't stop stacking millions. My niggas on the mission, we winning. Going hard for them digits. I get it. Trapped out day and night, been getting money, such a wonderful feeling. Young nigga from the trenches, on a whole nother level. Drop the 50 on the belts, and she bitch on my flips. Legs up in the Tesla, trap house full of real niggas, pouring up on Modelo. Extended clips on Barrett's, Draco in the dress. Make way niggas coming through. MBE bitch, we been true. In the bowl, walk with on my do. Turn 11 into 22. Count money, walking to Smash through in the cut, dog. Geek it like it's on the Adderall. 26 sitting real tall. Came out with some big dogs. Just sat down like a Tom Brady. Last breeder of the 80s, baby. Swag server, gotta keep it wavy. Want a feature, then you gotta pay me. All this ice like a Travis Rice. Neck glowing like some criminal lights. How that thing ever touch a mic, but I'm super cool like a block of ice. Young nigga from the trenches. Count a whole lot of benches. Keep a whole lot of sins. If I want it, nigga, I'ma get it. Give a damn about these bitches. Cause they move steady switch. Nigga plot, niggas envy. But I won't stop stacking millions. My niggas on a mission. We winning, we winning, we winning. Going hard for them digits. I get it, I get it, I get it. Trapped out day and night and get money, such a wonderful feeling. Young nigga from the trench. Young nigga from the trench. See, it's a lot of niggas say they out here from these trenches, man, you know what I'm saying? But how many of y'all pussy ass nigga turn state when them folks get in your doorstep, nigga? Have y'all niggas out here toting a pistol, man, with 3 rounds in this motherfucker, man? Shit in the trench, nigga, get your ass killed with some shit like that, man. Stop faking pretending, nigga, and really be about it. Young nigga from the trenches. Young nigga from the trenches.
I'll turn this shit up.
Mula Meech, what you think about the LP?
What's happening? What's happening?
Yeah, I think we got another.
We got one?
See, I'm trying not to be so excited and shit because you keep calling my man Koonye and shit, so I feel some kind of way.
Hey, me.
But, yo, man, the track.
Hey, Mula Meech,
yo,
he
man,
hard on the new niggas too. He hard on him.
That track hard. Yeah, the track hard. His flow good. Like he was A1 on all the drops. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you 2-tracked it or they actually mixed around you, but your artistry is great. Your image looks good. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get out of 5, Mike.
Appreciate that, B. I appreciate it. And I did all in one take. I just really just went back and did like ad-libs and stuff and did like what we do instead of taking 2 takes. I just get them kind of like copy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man.
Make the voice stand out a little more because I got a little raspy voice.
LP, that's you another feature right there.
Yeah, definitely. So did you write to the track the way it is?
In Grand Rapids, about what, like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, he down. LP's down in Dallas.
Oh, he in Dallas.
Yeah, he in Dallas.
Yeah. But yeah, though, man, I like that. That was good music.
Man, Facebook shadow banning this, man. The motherfuckers, they did that shit last time. Every time I do a good show, these motherfuckers, well, we still on YouTube though. That's why you see they shadow banning on YouTube, on Facebook, man. I hate Facebook, man.
They be doing that too though. Since I've been dropping like more like mainstream, like I look at it more like, even though it's independent, it's still kind of mainstream once you start getting.
Yeah, I see. Every time Solo play something on that, you red line. He's scared.
I had to play shit that I ain't even dropped yet on that. Sometimes I don't even want to play that just yet.
Yeah. What's going on, Cuzzo? You all right up there? Hey, Mitch, tell me where you from, bro?
Shit, I'm from Livonia, Georgia, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, back and forth with my pops and shit. My daddy Haitian and shit. So, you know, I'm really just more of a Georgia boy, Georgia Haitian, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I seen that flag. I seen that flag.
It's probably like 30 minutes outside of South Carolina, but it's in Georgia. It's right down on the Georgia-South Carolina line.
I got some Haitian homeboys up in New York, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, y'all. We that time when a few years ago, when the hurricane hit the joint, I sent some goodwill that way. Them my niggas Watson Salvin and my boy Doobie. Doobie rap. I need to plug you up with Doobie. Doobie rap too. He's straight Haitians, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, they're in New York. Upstate New York.
My pops originated from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, so you know.
Okay.
In and out, back and forth, you know how they be.
Yeah, I know. Shit,
But I can't even see nobody because I got my phone turned backwards.
You can't see?
My front camera messed up, so I got my back camera on.
Oh, okay. Hold on,
Man,
let me get my questionnaire out. LP, you ain't got no questions for Mula Meech?
Nah,
what
man,
Bring
up,
we
them
bro?
waiting
on,
on
bring
you and
them
your
on, man.
questionnaire.
Hold on, I am. Hold on. I got it. Hold on.
Hey, so
I
how
got.
long you been rapping, man?
That was my first question.
Now, I give it probably about 11 years now.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I've been doing
good.
it
That's
probably
good.
about 11 years on and off, but like between the process of me owning my own tattoo business and just other stuff going on as far as like more
Yeah,
like
yeah.
shit that really matters in life, I've been off and on with the music, so I really just getting back into it probably about 2 years ago, but all in
Yeah.
total about 11 years.
Yeah, yeah. So what are some of your greatest influences, like that inspired you to want to be an artist?
Man, did you read my questionnaire? I think you read
Man, I
my
was
shit. That
thinking
was
the
the next
same
question.
thing.
And that was
That
the
was my
next
next
question.
question.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Some of the artists that I look up to, like me myself, I'm kind of like I'm like an old school type feel dude. I like all the
Yeah.
original shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah.
Jeezy T.I., you know what I'm saying? Like Biggie Smalls, Tupac, like original stuff that I can
Right.
actually
Yeah,
relate
yeah.
to and actually grow from. Like the shit that being dropped now is like kind of watered down to where it's more like you can tell you can give me a story or some shit that I want to do, but you
Hey,
ain't give me the consequences of what's gonna happen if I do this shit.
right. Hey, Mula
Yeah,
Meech,
yeah.
who your local influences, not mainstream. Who your down in Georgia? Who
Local influences, I'm gonna have to say Solo the Messenger. That's one of them.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Solo.
And then shout out to my boy Joe Gifted. You know what I'm saying? Me and him pretty cool. I mean, he went mainstream, but he kind of I look at him more like a local artist to me or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I got my partner Big True. All my artists
Big
on
Troop,
my
Big Troop,
label.
Big
You know what
Troop.
I'm saying? Molly Too Hot, Gnarly Wilson, Lil
Yeah.
One Done, whole game, man. You know what
Shout
I'm
out to the Dope Scale family, man. Shout out. Hey,
saying?
hey,
Yeah.
hey, 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 Mula Meech, do you think the rap game watered down or is it stronger than ever before? What you think about the rap game, man? You think it's in good hands with these new niggas,
I
or
think it's in
you
police.
think
I
it's
think it's in the police hand. Cause I mean, back the way I look at it, like I mean, back in the day when artists beefed or something like that, I mean, they made songs about it, but it wasn't that I'm gonna tell you exactly how the fuck I did the shit. You know what I'm saying?
right?
I ain't gonna tell you that I came to your house, sat in front of your yard, burnt your house down, and waited till everybody come out type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it watered down because everybody telling on this shit.
Right. That's my next question. I'm like, what's your take on prosecutors using niggas rap lyrics against them in court? You know what I'm saying? What's your take on that shit,
I
man?
mean, if you really think about it, like they've been trying to do this shit, but it just got to where now it was more of they telling on themselves, period, and in general. You see what I'm saying? Cause like the situation that you state in this song be a situation that happened in your hometown or
But
some shit like that. You see what I'm
but my
saying?
but my whole thing, right?
The
You got
fans
them
been
motherfuckers out
the
in
fans
Hollywood.
been looking into music to try to get a nigga for some shit, but you know what I'm
They
saying?
out in Hollywood writing killer scripts and shit, and they ain't holding that against them. You know what
You're
I'm
right.
saying? So that's all I'm saying.
But see in Hollywood, they getting a whole nother person to play their script.
Yeah,
It ain't got damn David Hasselhoff talking about nothing that he done did and playing the part too. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
It ain't nothing that Steven Spielberg writing and he playing the part too. You
I
know what
think
I'm
that
saying?
shit just stupid, man. Cause back in the day, my dad we used to call them niggas studio gangsters and shit.
But
Motherfuckers,
then
Yeah.
you know what I'm
them be the
saying? They were
one that
studio gangsters and shit.
them be the one that something quickly happened to him because I mean we know he big most of the time. So I mean I look at it like really I've been looking at it like it watered down for a long time. Like, cause it's like people that actually got a message and actually trying to speak some real shit and tell somebody really what's going on in their life. Just
Right.
event. They can't even get no access to no type of word like that because of all the people knowing somebody and they could just make bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
Yup. Hey, this
I
was
don't
it's
care what
part.
nobody say. You always got to know somebody in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
got to know somebody in the industry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, besides rapping and doing tattoos, what's another hobby of yours, bro? I know one of them. You told me. I know one of them. I can't wait till you tell the people. Will
Me,
you tell you turned your ankle?
paintballing. I like doing paintballing. Just like I like doing a lot of child shit, like riding 4-wheelers, hunting.
Man, you just told me you was shooting wild boars the
That's
other
what I'm
day.
talking about. That's what I just said, hunting. You know what I'm saying? I fuck around and twist my ankle probably about like last Sunday. Wild boar hunting one
Sterling, this
morning,
nigga was shooting wild boars. He hunting wild boars.
shooting at one, and one of them snuck up behind my ass. So tried to run from it and fell in the ditch and twist my ankle like sideways instead of twisting.
Right.
Basically just
And that
twisted
son bitch was charging at you.
You know what a wild boar is?
It's a wild pig, ain't it?
Do you know what they do?
Nah, what they do?
Look at the horns on them,
Tear your
don't they?
motherfucking ass up.
Yeah, tear your ass up.
Tear your ass up. You might well say you getting chased by a bear.
They land like that.
If it's big enough, yeah.
LPZ, let's go wild boar hunting, man.
What's up?
Let's go wild boar hunting.
Fuck
that.
LPZ, you can do it, man. I'm telling you, bro. You gotta be fine with that gun, though.
No, see, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm just not the outdoorsy type of motherfucking guy. That's my only issue.
What type of shit
you know what I'm saying? For
that
real.
motherfucker like,
I like
Mula Meech.
to
that
order
nigga
my
like,
food and the shit come on a plate and the shit be like arranged and shit. You know
hey,
what
Mula Meech,
like
that nigga like white women and pig feet. That's what he like.
Oh, fuck no.
What'd you say?
I don't like no pig feet.
You like? Oh, but you didn't say you didn't like the white women. You didn't say that.
I'm not gonna say that either. You know what I'm saying? I don't go fishing. I don't want to put no fish on the hook. I don't want to fish. I don't want to wait for the fish. I don't want to be that goddamn quiet.
So would you just want to go out there and sit on the lake?
No, I go out there. I build a house on the lake, and then I'll sit out there and listen to the water, or maybe go to a beach and chill on the beach.
When you sitting out there listening to the water, a goddamn fish with legs jump out the water, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna throw my girlfriend in front of it in front.
Throw a girlfriend in front of it.
You gonna throw that white? You gonna throw that white chick in front of it?
She's disposable.
Man, you started the goddamn. Hold on, man. I have to take that nigga. That nigga got with that motherfucker bootleg Wi-Fi. Hold on a second.
The Wi-Fi acting up on
you turned me off. I was still on.
Man, you turned the damn
robot. As soon as I
robot.
said something about a white woman, he turned me off. Kanye say something
come back in.
You. They want to drop this shit. I say something about sacrificing a white woman, and all of a sudden I ain't on the screen no more.
LP, go out and come back in, man. You sound like a damn robot. Hey, Mula Meech, you got that's you put up that one joint with the you just dropped that what's the name of that? With the chick
beat up the trap.
With the chick beat up the track.
Yeah,
that shit hard, man.
Being one of my artists, Molly Too Hot, you know what I'm saying? Just dropped a new little track. Try to see what that thing do, man. You know what I'm
saying? Hey, beat up the trap. That shit hard, man.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, man. Let's play that joint. Let's play that joint.
Michael Jackson sample to the beat.
Yeah, I seen that. A Michael Jackson sample. Let's check that out.
It be in this motherfucker, man. Yeah. Molly Too Hot, I see you, man. Yeah. Watch how we beat up the trap. Watch how we beat up the trap. Yeah. Watch how I beat up the trap like a Mayweather. Young nigga really getting rich in the bitch. These niggas capping about shit, they be rapping no lie. We really got sticks in the bitch. We just relax, but bitch, we by action. Gloss, they really got shit with a switch. Walk in your trap and take over your trap. And the E will lead who won't war in the bitch. Diamond dripping, like a fiend. Beat the pot, serving like a tina. Spin around on nothing but the cleaner. Say my flow be colder than the freezer. Bitch, I earn my strike like a visa. Gucci shade make it harder to see. You 100 round, hate scared, look at see through when I catch your ass. at a light or a drive-through. Tell all my hitters to go ahead and slide through. You know I'm the man. I'm calling shot like I'm Chapo. Load up them sticks in the towel. Spent through and knock all the meat out your taco. Bitch on the plug eating dinner with Pablo. Sleeping on me, better walk with your eye closed. In the trap with my mind on the bankroll. 45, leave a whole big egg roll. I beat up the trap like a Mayweather. Young nigga really getting rich in the bitch. These niggas capping about shit, they be rapping no lie. We really got sticks in the bitch. We just relax, but big with by action. Gloss, they really got shit with a switch. Walk in your trap and take over your trap. MBE, we a little won't want the bitch. Watch how I beat up the trap. 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 Watch how I beat up the trap like a Mayweather. Young nigga really getting rich in the bitch. These niggas capping about shit, they be rapping no lie. We really came in with them sticks.
I told her, bitch, I'm her, quit playing. They love it the way that I beat up the trap. This shit in my face, this shit in my lap. I'm about my money, they ain't no cap. Talking about bowls, I'm talking about buns. She ain't got a gun, she better run. I'm in the booth, I spit the truth. On the block yelling, give me the loot. I'm in my bag and I ain't talking about purses. Ain't no mistake cause I do it on purpose. Step off the porch and I'm closing the curtains. Green and white on the set, this pussy be wet. I'm juking, I don't need a net. And it's all from the cash flow. See, I got these bitches mad though. They really be pumping my gas though. I got the frost of the flakes. I'm taking the chair and I'm taking the plate. Like rollers, I'm skating my way to the top. Still in the hood with a jar and a pot. Yeah, making love to the block. Kissing and hugging the block. Bust me a nut on the block. I am what the mother bitches are not. MBE on the way to the top. Yeah.
Watch how I beat up the trap. Watch how I beat up the trap. Watch how I beat up the trap. Yo, hey. Watch how I beat up the trap. Watch how I beat up.
Yo, that's dope, man. You just cooked that up.
I think that right there gonna be a little epic right there. You gotta put the time in.
That was your artist that you had with you?
Yeah, that's that Molly Too High in the background right there, man.
How you sound, LPG?
Oh yeah, I like all that shit.
He got another dope one. I'm gonna ask you a few more questions. What's that one with that that across 110th Street sample Mula Meech?
Talking about Outlaw.
Outlaw. I like that joint too. Hey, LPGC sampled that Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That beat it.
I love all them sample type beats though. You know what I'm saying? That kind of take me back to where I used to listen to music. My mom used to play and stuff like this, so it kind of give me more of an energetic type of way to write on the beat than versus somebody I made and then I don't really know how to really go about going on that motherfucker.
Right. Hey, Mula Meech, everybody come on the show. I always ask them this question, man. What's your take on police brutality and excessive violence on Afro-American, on black men and women, man? What's your take on that shit, man?
Well,
we had a lot of it lately.
The way the laws and shit going right about now, and they giving it the way you can freely carry almost in every state. After a while, police brutality and stuff like that ain't gonna matter no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be they gonna be
LPG down there where they can open carry. They can open carry in Georgia.
Nah, hell no. You open carry anything down here, you ain't going to open jail.
LPG, where your piece at? You ain't got your piece with you?
You know I keeps my straps close to me.
One thing about it, this is one thing that I always said though. I think they should do open carry everywhere because at the end of the day, don't nobody know what the next step gonna be or what's gonna happen if you go out your door. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
You know the craziest thing about open carry though? Everybody talks about open carry like as if it's open carry to be the Wild Wild West. Really, when you open carry, only people that carry guns are gonna carry them. You know
man, that's why Tennessee's so tough, man. They got that open carry.
People that don't carry guns are not going to start carrying guns just because it's open carry.
Hey,
what's up?
I better make everybody move different because they know it's an open carry, so they know.
Yeah, because like I say, I'm here in Texas. We got open carry. So, yeah, we move a whole lot different and shit. You got to be respectful of a motherfucker because you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you ain't so quick to
go through. Look, motherfucker already don't hit their car in traffic. They mad already.
Yeah. I mean, like down here, you don't get carjackings and all that shit. You jump in the car with a motherfucker, he been done lit your ass all the way up. But You know, but I just noticed because I'm a gun carrier, and I don't carry my gun like, even though it's open carry, I don't go everywhere with my gun. Ain't nobody trying to kill me, so I don't feel like I'm in fear of my life where I have to carry a gun. I carry guns to places where I know, you know, like I'm in an open area and a mass shooting might go on.
And you can feel when it ain't a safe play.
You know what I mean? When I'm going to do some strange shit or some sketchy shit. But, you know, just on a day-to-day basis.
Any place that I feel like I ain't safe, I'm bringing it.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When I'm going to deal with foreign people or foreign sources, you know, people that I don't know, then I feel like I have to carry. But other than that, you know, I'm not going to Walmart and all these different stores with my shit on my side because, you know, I'm just moving as a pedestrian. But at the same time, shit happens broad daylight, 12 o'clock at church. You know what I'm saying? And you need that one person in the room that carry their gun all the time.
Sure,
because
a little dude,
that's gonna be your first line of
defense.
defense.
Soul down here in Athens just lost his life the other day, man. Pulled up on the cat at the stove, jumped out like he was just finna kill the man, and dude shot him back in self-defense. Well, he shot him.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know,
so y'all got that self-defense law down there, Mula?
I mean, I believe self-defense law everywhere. If it's raw footage, the link, you know, that this self-defense, I believe anyway you can get out self-defense on shit like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Sterling, it's open. Sterling, it's open carry in New Orleans.
In Texas, you got Stand Your Ground and you got King of Castle.
Hey, see, the thing is about Texas, they made it like that because shit.
Hey, Sterling down there in Louisiana, New Orleans, the ex-murder capital.
Right.
Man, I don't know. I think they're still right now. It's bad, bro. Like,
man,
all
the major cities that still had like murder rates and shit like that been bad. They just more the drill music really fucking up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
that ain't never gangster music reborn. Hey, that trill music ain't never gangster music reborn, man. Gangster rap.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say
Y'all
that.
think so?
I ain't gonna say that because shit, if you think about it, back in the 90s, coming
gangster rap had a message.
Gangster rap, it wasn't like that type of shit.
Nah.
I mean, I think the consciousness is not there no more. Like right now, like you used to at least like do some kind of stop the violence type of song, self-destruction, you know. Don't you know we gotta put ourselves together?
That should be the shit. Self-destruction.
Yeah, we're on the same game.
We all in the same game. And Mula Meech, you too young to know about that. Self-destruction. And we all in the same game. Pull it up when you ain't doing nothing.
I might pull it up.
All in the same game. Self-destruction. Shit like that.
That self-destruction went hard though.
See, back then it was like, you know, like we beefing with motherfuckers, but we ain't right in the head. You know what I'm saying? It ain't they goddamn, we just looking for them every day like this.
What my nigga say? My nigga don't believe that song. That nigga's wrong.
Gangsta don't live that long.
Gangsta don't live that long.
Right.
That's Scarface.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Scarface.
Gangsta music has something to say. Smile for me now.
That's that Scarface Ice Cube. That's a classic. Scarface Ice Cube joint.
I'm just saying, when you talk about gangster music, that's what you're talking about. You can't compare that to that drill shit. You just comparing the negative annotations and shit because they use the word bitches and hoes.
Yeah. It all depends, though. It all depends.
If you rap, I believe rap like, I look at rap about like you making wishes. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck whatever you rap about, that's what type of attention you're gonna draw. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just how I look at it. You really make your own wishes with this shit, really. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be the type of rapper that's always talking about shooting some shit up.
Right.
Most of your shit gonna get shot up.
Right.
I mean, cause look, you gotta be who you say that you are in your rap, cause niggas is gonna test that. If you say you the nigga with all the bitches, you gonna have niggas that get bitches come at your bitches to see if they can take your bitches, cause you missed the penny dropper. You know what I'm saying? If you gangster, you hard. You know what I'm saying? then hey, they gonna come at you and they gonna test your gangster. If you fucking crippin' or you blooding and shit, then you get to that other city and they crippin', they gonna test your blood. And if you get to that city and they blooding, they gonna test your crippin'.
That's why I'm glad I'm neutral. I can move in.
Right, this nigga shooting hogs and shit.
I ain't got to worry about nothing.
And please, Mula Meech shoot hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't fuck with country niggas, man. Like, I'm not finna go pick no fight with no nigga that'll cut up a pig, cause he'll cut your ass up too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, he popped things for a living. He has killed somebody yesterday. It just wasn't a person. You know what I'm saying? He's a real killer. He's an animal killer, but not he's a real killer,
man.
Man, them animals got the same anatomy as a human. So they'll.
Hey, you hear me? I can't look. I can't kill an animal, nigga. I just killed Bambi.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? As soon as I see the deer, I see Bambi.
Get what? Why you thinking Bambi goddamn?
Nigga, you better kill Bambi and put that motherfucker on the grill. Right. And Mula Meech, what you got what you got going on your up and coming projects? Where can the people find your music at? You know, your social media handles and stuff.
Social media on Instagram, my name is @Mula_Meech. You know what I'm saying? Music, likewise, you know what I'm saying? All platforms, Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, you know, everything. YouTube Music, Tidal, anything you can name as far as like going to download music. On everything on there, you know what I'm saying? YouTube for videos, you know. Upcoming project. Right now I'm working on this mixtape called The Come Up Volume 3. I'm trying to debate on what kind of acronym I want to use. I want to use the little acronym I made up. It's basically saying, here you talking about, but it's all together. Here you talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm just trying to find something to really just...
And y'all go get his music, man. Mula Meech, dope as fuck. I mean, the first time I heard him on Dope Scale. Shout out to Solo and all the Dope Scale family, man. So I gotta fuck with that young nigga, man. Cold.
Yeah, I'll come out and enjoy the show too, man. You know what I'm saying? Actually, Dope Scale will be on in a couple, probably about another hour. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can tune in. Check out the family and shit. Like I said, Mula Meech. Everything. You really can Google all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Appreciate the love, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, love, man. Thanks for coming on, man. I'm going to play your last joint on the way out. On your way out.
I'm going to take you out there with them boys, man. See what you got going on.
You echoing like a motherfucker. All right.
All right, boss, man.
See, when you an outlaw, nigga, you can do what the fuck you want to out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I go where I want. Do what I want. Say what I want, nigga. Outlaw in this bitch, nigga. I'm gunning these niggas down. MBE niggas, we run the town. I hit the trap and I shut it down. My price so low, try to beat them now. They label the nigga the outlaw. Cause I'm chasing a bag with a quick draw. Bitch, I'm ballin' like Jordan, no Chris Paul. You can do what you want when you this far. Cause I'm gunning these niggas down. MBE nigga, we run the town. I hit the trap and I shut it down. My price so low, try to beat them now. They label the nigga the outlaw. Cause I'm chasing a bag with a quick draw. Bitch, I'm ballin' like Jordan, no Chris Paul. You can do what you want when you this far. Fuck niggas stay out the way, complain with money and we get you seen about. I really be shooting them canes and living the life that you old nigga rap about. You say that you pimpin' these bitches, but ain't got no hoes, so what did the cap about? Throwing shots at a nigga will get you an issue you don't wanna die about. How you gon' come for a nigga that's way out your league and don't know a thing about? So I'ma just end your career, then settle the debt, say make you my bitch now. Calling yourself a boss, but ain't making move, my nigga, just stand down. Let it be out of the city with hundreds of fifties until I hear man down. Popping hard through a fit, my nigga, but really you rub me the wrong way. Ken Nugent on the phone, one call, that's all we right where your mama stay. Nigga catch you to the wave, I'm paid while you in the studio snort pills. I'm on the corner with rocks in the bond, about to go sit down and count a meal. This nigga really don't woke up a savage, no pen or pad, I just let him have it. Say you got bad, but where's the gas? Yeah, nigga, where the fuck the can? MBE nigga got mob ties. All of my nigga be down to ride. We pull up with choppers at 45, so you gotta know that it's a homicide. Cause I'm gunning these niggas down. MBE niggas, we run the town. I hit the trap and I shut it down. My price is so low, try to beat him now. They label the nigga the outlaw, cause I'm chasing a bag with a quick draw. Bitch, I'm ballin' like Jordan or Chris Paul. You can do what you want when you this far, cause I'm gunning these niggas down. NBA nigga, we run the town. I hit the trap and I shut it down. My price so low, try to beat him now. They label the nigga the outlaw, cause I'm chasing a bag with a quick draw. Bitch, I'm ballin' like Jordan or Chris Paul. You can do what you want when you this far.
Muscle. I don't care about people's responses, so I really don't care about people's responses. I perform for an audience of one, and that's God.
I'm gonna treat you like I treat Meek Mill and Puff Daddy. That's his correct number, right, fam?
That's his number.
Because he didn't.
That's his number, bro.
Michael Rappaport. This is Ye. Yo, bro, check this out, fam. You are trying to take away my free speech, bro. And although you got connections with all of your friends, fam, that's blocking me from Instagram and Twitter and all those other platforms that's trying to silence me, bro, you called me a crackpot, fam.
Kanye reacts to his Drink Champs interview. Catch me with my commentary at the end. I'm profit.
Yo, bro, check this out, Michael Rappaport. You think you so tough? I'm gonna treat you like I treat Meek Mill and Puff Daddy, fam. Yo, fuck you, Michael Rappaport. When I catch you, bro, it's gonna be on, fam. You don't know what a crackpot is, fam. I'm not no crack baby, bro. Check this out. I'm going DEFCON 3 on you, bro. When I see you, Michael Rappaport, you better have your security with you, fam. Don't you ever go to Chicago. Don't ever go to Malibu.
Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these. All you fake hard. You. Wait, hold on. Okay. All you fake hard. You know what I'm saying? I don't give because you can't nobody anyway. And the reason why you got talk is because you did a deal, you fed.
Jumanati is real. Jumanati is really real. I don't know how the code got cracked. I don't know who gave up the passwords, the codes, who gave up the information to Kanye West, but Jumanati is real. It's always been real. Oh, it's always been real. And us Jews, because we all know each other. We all have each other's phone numbers. There's actually a text chain that was created, I'd say in about 2019. All of us are on there. Okay. All the Jews, not just the ones in the Jewish media. There's a text chain of Jewish doctors, Jewish lawyers, Jewish jewelers, of course, the Jewish media and Jewish Hollywood, collectively and separately. Somehow, some way, Kanye West got word of these text chains. He infiltrated it.
Don't call me, motherfucker, trying to talk to me, find out some shit, talk about some gossip. Don't call me with no bad news. You know what I'm saying?
If you like Kanye or not, you have to respect him for disclosing the truth of what's going on behind.
That motherfucker say he going DEFCON 3 on the Jews.
Hey, yo, whoever that dude was that be talking on that show, he sound like a fat paraplegic in the motherfucking chair, just talking through his mic like this. He can't move his neck. For real, that's all I can see when I see that dude. I really want to know what he looked like. But yeah, just like I say, man, you got to stand for something or you fall for anything. And exactly what my man Kanye said, you know, and then motherfuckers trying to play my man like he crazy, you know, and then he's standing up for his people. The first thing he said is, man, I am Moses. I'm setting my people free. These motherfuckers don't even know that they're the first Hebrews. They don't even know that by birthright through God, the creator of all things, that we inherit the earth. We thinking when we listen to these sermons and these scriptures out the Bible that they're talking about some white people somewhere. Not one time did it dawn on anybody black sitting in the audience listening to that was identifying themselves with those people. Because whenever they put the identity of us in a book or on television, we either incarcerated, in chains, they start our history as at slavery. You know what I'm saying? We are always underprivileged, underpowered, the impoverished community. You know what I'm saying? If we ain't got the highest rate of AIDS, we got the highest rate of murders. You know what I'm saying? Nothing positive about us make it to the news, which is controlled by who?
The media.
And somebody says something. And then like you heard my brother say, you know what I'm saying? My fair-skinned brother say, we do have this. We do have this. This is actually, yeah, we got a whole stream of doctors. We got a whole stream of network, whether you in Hollywood or not. You know what I'm saying? You can be regular and be on the list. But because you are a Jew, you know what I'm saying? This is the life you get. You get a network. And Kanye West, he doesn't hate Jews. He says, I'm jealous of their system and their lifestyle and the way that they raise their families. And I want my race of people to be that type of strong. I want the race of people that I come from to have that type of network and control their own shit. But let's shine some light on it. How many black dudes have a Jew signed to them versus how many Jews have black people signed to them?
Hey, man.
Working for their company, endorsing their products.
After you said all that, right? He's still my big dummy of the day.
He was
dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. Oh no, you big dummy. You dummy.
I'm gonna tell you two reasons why I call him a big dummy.
Malcolm X and Martin Luther King would have been your big dummies too.
Nah.
Yeah,
Look,
they would have. You would have been mad at Malcolm for speaking.
I'm gonna give you a valid reason. Look,
segregation.
I'm gonna give you.
You would have been mad at
Martin
Martin Luther King for letting people get hit with rocks. Go ahead.
For one, I know you're gonna say he did it on purpose, but his ass gonna go on the Jewish platform, the motherfuckers that on and diss the motherfuckers. But two, why the fuck you let Adidas get away with owning the design? You know that shit was gonna end one day. You know what I'm saying? Now they got the Jews.
They ain't got
They
no
don't have the
dummy.
Yeezys. They can't call them Yeezys. They
ain't gotta call them
Call
Yeezys.
them something else.
They ain't gotta call them Yeezys.
You know what I'm saying?
They got the design.
They got the design. They don't have the name.
Okay,
Yeah,
they
the
can
name
put out
matters.
a different trademark.
Look,
the name go with the branding.
I'm gonna give you a good example. You remember over by your granny house, Paradise Market, but it was back in the day it was called Monier's.
Yeah.
That people still call it Monier's. It's just
yeah, but they're not gonna pay Yeezy prices for shoes that are not Yeezy. The whole reason they're buying it is because this man is attached to the brand.
Well,
if he's no longer attached to the brand, we no longer buy Adidas. Because I only own one pair of Adidas out of 50 pairs of shoes. Everything else is Nike or Supreme.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, like I said, you know what I mean? This is the part where we're supposed to support him. Because like I say, if you spin the narrative, he's supposed to be crazy. He don't know what he's talking about. But everything he fucking said is a goddamn fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm past that crazy shit. He ain't crazy. He's a fucking distraction.
And then he put a big ass bullseye. He said, "Look, I would have never came to this recollection had I would have not came to Drink Chat to realize why I'm saying what I'm saying. But I'm saying what I'm saying out of jealousy of these people. No, I do not hate these people. Some of my best friends are. But see, that's the same shit them white boys do. They're like, fuck niggers. Niggers this, niggers that. But my best friend's black. I just had a black guy over my house yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And to be fair, you know, if a white man would have said the same shit that Kanye West said, we would have looked for the same fucking result. We would have wanted the same shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? But you know what happens? They do it publicly in front of our face, but then they go behind them and keep those back deals going. Because believe me, that man pays a lot of fucking people. A lot of people, money went up. A lot of people got promotions. That was the biggest deal that fucking Adidas done had, and partnership Adidas done had since fucking Ron DMC wasn't even a partnership. They was just promoting the shoe.
Yeah,
you know
they didn't have no deal.
For them. You know what I'm saying?
No
This
deal.
is what I'm saying. So it was the biggest partnership that they had to date. Yeah, the biggest partnership that they had to date. These people, Chase, $180 million he put in Chase. And because he said that, they're like, come get your money. They're not taking no money from him.
It ain't what he said.
But I'll tell you this shit about Chase, though. If your black ass go into Chase right now and you go in there to withdraw $10,000 from your personal account, they are not going to let you do it. They're going to hold your ass up. They're going to tell you that they need to talk to 2 different people before they give you your money.
It wasn't what he said, it's who he said it to.
No, it was who he was addressing. You see what I'm saying? Because the fear is putting your ass too. You don't say nothing about the Jews. That dude, the first video y'all called, don't say nothing about. Let's see, he gonna lose everything, and everybody gonna lose, and he gonna go broke in front of everybody. It was just like when Barack Obama was running for president. Oh, they gonna kill him. They ain't gonna let no nigga become president. They gonna shoot him. We was waiting every day for the motherfuckers to shoot his ass in the head, and it never happened.
The
greatest fucking president that ever lived, you ask me.
Hey, the oppressed, that's their job.
For real. And think about this. Think about, hold on, fam. I don't mean to cut you off, but think about this. When he referenced Jesus, okay? Think about it. When he referenced Jesus, he just, okay, so if you want to look at the money, you say, oh, he was a billionaire yesterday, but he sacrificed over $500 million to free his people, to free their minds, to speak the truth, to speak on some shit that they say you're not supposed to speak on because you're going to lose the bag. And he did it anyway. It's called sacrifice.
Cuz what you think, man?
Man, I agree with my boy, man. LPZ is like on it. Like, there's so many layers to this conversation. This man has a whole nother piece of the puzzle. And the only thing that he ever said, because to me, I find him to be a disruptor. Like, I feel like Kanye is like disrupting.
A distraction.
Not a distraction, a disruptor. He's disrupting the cash flow. He's disrupting a system that's already in place. And I think this part of the oppression. Like, most of the time, what happened was, and I heard Russell Simmons talking about it. He was talking about like how he, there's a friendship, and a lot of times he had ideas, they had the money. So basically, that's what's been happening is they've been taking and capitalizing and put money behind our ideas. So it's been a partnership, but at the end of the day, it's not ownership. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where Kanye was talking about having ownership. You know, when him and Sway had a conversation years ago, Sway was like, yo, why you need these big corporations behind you? He been said it. And then before all this crazy stuff just recently happened with Adidas and everything, all these deals, he literally said, Sway, you was right. He said, man, that conversation, he said, Sway, you was right. He really copped to that just now. And that was a 10-year-old conversation. And if you look at the conversation, them two got into it hot and heated, man. And to me,
but you ain't me though, Sway. You ain't me though, Sway.
Exactly. So this man turned around at the time. He even, if I'm not mistaken, he even filed for bankruptcy. And he turned around and went from being on the verge of bankruptcy to being a billionaire. And I think
not just a billionaire. Cause see, now they want to minimize the billion. You see what I'm saying? Because it wasn't just one. You know what I'm saying? He was a multi-billionaire, and they quoted as saying the richest man in entertainment, richer than Jay-Z, but Beyonce, Drake, and all the motherfuckers put together, and Diddy, all put together. That was the quote. He is richer than all of them motherfuckers put together.
And you know, it was funny how like he told Pierce, Pierce said, oh man, he said, why don't I take some advice? He said, how much are you worth? And he said, are you worth billions? He said, no, not quite as much as you. He said, exactly. He said, so why don't you listen to me? Maybe you'll be richer. And it's like this man literally can't voice an opinion that, like I said, is a disruption to the norm. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's like
hey, yo, did you notice? Hey, check this out. Did you notice on Drink Champs? He asked one question. He said, who is the most important person to me? Everybody in the room was trying to figure it out. They're like, Donda, your mama, right? He said, no, but close. Virgil, he said, no, close. Me, I'm the most important motherfucker to me. Donda comes second.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what? In a PC world, in a perfect place, you know what we were supposed to say? He was supposed to say, my mama. He was supposed to be a mama's boy over a daddy's boy. That would have been the politically correct thing to say. Because even if he would have said my dad, if he would have said my dad, then they would have been like, how is it your dad? Your mama carried you for 9 months. And they wouldn't, if he proclaimed his father to be great, we would never hear that soundbite. But if he proclaimed his mama to be great, they would play that shit over and over and over again. Because that's a black woman over a black man. You see what I'm saying? We want you to believe that Kanye don't got no fucking daddy. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah,
even from in the interviews, this man says, my dad owns a water purification business. He is the smartest man I know. You know what I'm saying? And he bigs up his father. But I know everything about Donda. I don't know nothing about his daddy.
Yep.
Because they want the narrative is that he don't have one.
By design.
You see what I'm saying? By design. Everybody. So the disruption to the system that we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, is disrupting the narrative of this is what we are and this is all we can be. And if we don't shuck and jive and do what they want to do for the bag, because I can separate my brand from you and get my own bag at this point. He can have ownership over everything that he does from this platform on. You see what I'm saying? The only way that you can stop him is to blackball him from your platform. But now we have what they're gonna blackball him from the internet?
They trying to.
Man, they trying to. He blocked off everything.
But those are everything that means something to you. That's Twitter, because you're in Twitter. That's Facebook, because you're a Facebook ass nigga. That's Instagram, because you're on Instagram. There's other platforms. He can write a whole blog and put the shit on there, and can't nobody touch it. I mean, if they do take it down, then you're killing his freedom of speech. And so he got a case he can go on the court on. Hey, they're trying to silence me. I can't have freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? But would y'all? But when Farrakhan had this same conversation, but see, he's not a rapper. He ain't a street nigga. He don't sell no dope or none of that shit. When he spoke from a place of religion. So the only reason that you didn't listen to what he said in entirety about our country and what we go through as black men that are entrepreneurs, that are worth something, that have value, you know what I'm saying? The thing that we're systematically worked against. You fucked up because you went to prison. You got a fucking jail record. Okay, that automatically sets you off. But we know that they're systematically imprisoning people in our so that they have felonies so that they can't work. You know what I'm saying? It's to cause poverty in your neighborhood. How the fuck you get pulled over because you failed to signal, and now you going to jail with 3 felonies and shit. And even if you didn't have a gun, even if you didn't have a gun or the fucking drugs on your possession or whatever, they can still put it on paper, charge you with the shit, and you have to prove your innocence because you're automatically guilty, even if there's no evidence. That's why they're not even looking to plant evidence on niggas no more. They just pull up and shoot us out the window. Nigga, it's been 3 drive-bys in the last fucking 90 days where a police officer didn't even get out the car. They pulling up on niggas and opening fire out the window.
Damn.
They did it in Chicago. They shot 2 Latino brothers walking down the street. Boy, 17 years old. Pulled up on them and just started dumping on their ass and got out and started dumping. You know what I'm saying? And they were on their way to a police exercise when they rolled by, seen 2 guys walking up the street and opened fire on them. Now that's some gang shit. I see a nigga I'm beefing with, I roll up and open fire because there's nothing in the law that a police could have saw outside of him brandishing a gun about to shoot somebody else that would have justified that type of action. Then there was a brother coming. It was some Mexican guys coming out of their crib. Him, his wife, and another guy. They were getting into the car. My man had a butane lighter in his hand, shaped like an L.
Hey, man, these motherfuckers really fucking the show up, man. They
out
really,
the window.
I seen the caption how the way I captioned it. They really fucking the show up, man. Wow.
What you mean?
See, the way I captioned it, they fake. We ain't even know they can't even see us on Facebook. They can hear us though.
Yeah.
We going on YouTube.
You know what I'm saying? That right there. You know? I mean, come on now. They pulling up on the shooting us out the window. They doing police officers are doing drive-by shootings now. You know what I'm saying? Then when we talk about arming ourselves, protecting ourselves, we got, the fucking vice president shit. Oh, we're coming to get your guns. Why the fuck are you want to de-arm me? You want to de-arm the people that are fucking psychologically problematic. So maybe when you go get a gun, you need to take a psychological test before you can get a license or the permission to carry a gun. You know what I'm saying? To make sure you're not mentally fucked up. But then y'all not doing that shit to your police officer. Because for some reason, your police officers think it's okay to pull up and start shooting on people. Then they handcuff people, but still you got 5, 6 officers got to be on top of him as if he's going to run away. He's handcuffed. Why are you still pressing his arms up towards his head? Because you're trying to put him in as much pain that you could possibly put.
Within legal
Say something, LP.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying, when you're handcuffed, right, and you're on the ground, why is his knee on your back? Why is this dude got your feet curled up? And why is your hand pushed up towards your head? If you're already in handcuffs, you're no longer a threat at that point.
They're trying to help you practice your yoga posing.
Yes, because mentally, they're trying to give you the understanding of superiority. You know what I'm saying? I'm hurting you. You know, I'm putting you in this pain. I'm inflicting on you. There is weight on you. You are bound. These people are on your body. You cannot move until you give up. Your mind has to give up first, and then your body gives up. You see what I'm saying? The interrogation process is all to intimidate you, to wear you down, to put you in a state of submission to where they can get the information out of you that you need.
That's why they make you get on the ground. Why when they approach you, you gotta get on. You gotta be the one to get on the ground. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the first thing they do, oh, get on the ground, and then they want you to comply, and you just sitting there minding your business. All of a sudden, somebody just tell you to get on the ground, get on your knees. Man,
yo, I'm saying they're getting more and more brash to where it was a brother sitting in his car enjoying his lunch. Matter of fact, it was 2 cases. A black guy was sitting in the car enjoying his lunch. The motherfuckers pull up on him. They had a bolo of a robbery in the neighborhood. The police pull up on him, jump out the car, walk up to his car, grab the door, opens the door. He's shocked. He's like, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you just open my door like that? He has the right to question that. Because if I walked up to your car door and you were sitting in your car and I just opened your car door and you didn't know me, you would ask me, what the fuck is your problem? You know what I'm saying? And then you would go into defense mode because you don't know why I just did that. So now that they done opened the door, their probable cause is now you're acting suspicious. Now, why are you so shocked that I approached your vehicle? Now get out the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Now you're like, why am I getting out the vehicle? What did I do? You know what I'm saying? Then a person grabs you by your arm, get the fuck out the vehicle, or I'm gonna remove you.
Man, that nigga sound like a robot, man. That bootleg ass Wi-Fi. What you got to say? What you got to say, cuz, in closing, man? I'm gonna get off of this thing, man.
Man, I think the whole thing is just there's so many layers to it. Like I think I'm just not trying to like cancel and throw Kanye away, because I just think that there's more to it than that. It's like a lot of layers to it, and we really, as long as you go on with the Democratic platform and all that, which I'm not gonna sit here and critique all that, but Democratic policies, as far as I know, when I was a kid 40 years ago, we had black mayors in New Orleans, and man, New Orleans, the quality of life has gone down over the years, straight up, and I work in a dialysis center. 5:30 in the morning, old ladies are getting carjacked. You know, teammates getting carjacked. You know, and it's like we making Kanye West public enemy number one when we really need to be looking at how our condition. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes. You should want to improve your conditions and your laws and your chances. And then you should notify the motherfucking dragon that you came to cut his head off. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm the motherfuckers do. They don't do that. They don't. I ain't never seen a hero shut the guy, for the dragon he was coming to slay. You know what I'm saying? He came and slayed the motherfucking dragon, and that's what he did. And when he cut the head off the dragon, he was our hero. You see what I'm saying? Now, there's a dragon that we've been.
Man, that's his shit. Just you clear, right, cuz?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Yeah, man. You gotta go out and come back in, man. I can't even really understand. You sound like a fucking robot. Can you understand him?
Nah, he was. I mean, I can hear the gist of what he was saying, but it wasn't clear.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was kind of hard to hear it
Man, hey,
clear
cuz
like
I
me too.
appreciate you, man. But all I was
Man, it was a
saying
good
about
show.
Kanye, I'm disappointed in him because I feel he ain't had to do it. It ain't what I don't know, man. What they say, if
I
you don't
think,
stand for nothing, you fall for anything. But he went from being a billionaire to a millionaire overnight.
man, he still
You
like
know what
got a few
I'm saying?
hundred million.
It's just
And
sad, man. He lost 1.5 billion. He lost that network from Adidas. It
man, I
just
wouldn't
seemed
want
like
no.
every time, it just seemed like he had a distraction, bro. It seemed like every time, last time before this time, when Kanye came back, he did that distraction shit trying to run for president. Next thing I know, they pulled COVID-19 out their ass. This time,
Man,
I feel because Brittany Griner, man, they shot her down today. She went back for appeal, and they
yeah,
shot her
she
down,
can't.
man. And I think United States can't get her back, man. She's gonna have to do that 9 years, and Kanye is a fucking distraction, man. That's just how I feel. You know what
You
I'm saying?
think you
Cause
think you think you think he getting in the way of
yeah, he
greater
taking our
issues
mind
like
off
that?
that shit, man. That girl doing 9 years for some shit you can get from the gas station, bro. I know
True.
different country, different laws, different states, different laws. But goddamn, man.
But the thing
Hey,
about it is, honestly, I tell you what though, truth. This is I mean, this is my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think if President Trump was in office, I'm not saying you needed to vote him in just to get this girl out of jail, but
man,
she wouldn't be in
She would
jail.
have been back. If Trump would have been in office, bro, she would have been
She
back.
would have been back, and
She'd
I
have been
just
back.
honestly, this is the thing. This is how I see it. Like
Yeah.
people like Biden and the Democratic administration they got in, and they just wanted to vote,
Hey man,
and they
Democrats
don't
is
care about
horrible,
stuff
man.
like that.
Hey,
Man,
hey,
look,
hey, 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 cuz. Democrats
Biden
are
should have got on a
horrible, bro.
plane. Biden should have got on a plane and went to Russia himself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To get her, if
And
that's
brought
what he
that girl
wanted to do.
back.
That's what I would have did. But
Why he
he's
sending
scary.
all that money to Ukraine? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and they, man, like if you even look at that, like that whole Ukraine situation, that was his son who was not even qualified to be negotiating deals and stuff like that for this oil company out there. It was that whole Hunter Biden thing, and like we started like getting more information about that and how they was even like in 2014 when they was trying to change the regime over, and they was trying to go into more of a democratic, westernized administration. Man,
Yeah.
Russia first off wasn't trying to hear that. He didn't want no American like type of neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Because first the next thing they were gonna do is they were gonna try to put NATO on the borders of Russia. You know what I'm saying? That's just like Cuba putting rockets, and they got a partnership with Russia, and Cuba right there off the coast of Miami, and they sitting there like you could look with a telescope to Cuba, knowing that they got rockets. You know what I'm saying? They could fire right there onto American soil. So America didn't like it when it happened then, and I think there's a degree of Russia's like You know, because I think what Russia's issue is not the fact that was a choice, because I don't think the Ukrainian people really had a choice in the matter.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? You
Ukrainians ain't
had
nothing but Russians. They all the same fucking people, man.
they are, but the
See,
problem is
what a lot of people don't understand that before Ukraine was Ukraine, I mean, it was part of the Soviet Union.
Soviet Union, yeah, that's their
You know
people.
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
They're still the same people. Like
yeah, so why
Chernobyl
you call
is in Ukraine.
So why they call themselves something different now is something like Northern Africa, okay, is now being called the Middle East. They've been calling Northern Africa.
I can break it down better than that. Like
the Middle
niggas up,
East.
that's like niggas
Ever
up north.
since they started robbing, killing, and looting them people, they told us that it was a war in the Middle East, so that we not understand that it was a war on Africa.
In Northern Africa. Northern Africa.
Yeah. They twist the narratives around.
Yeah, they twist the narrative, man.
War in Sudan. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know that Sudan is our shit.
That's
so
Africa.
we not fucked up or offended.
Well, like
today they killed 146 insurgents. You mean innocent fucking people that look like us? You know what I'm saying? And then they done went to Africa, and they so motherfucking cold with this religious shit. They got these motherfucking Africans believing in the white baby with the blue eyes and shit.
Man,
the motherfuckers in South Africa ain't nothing. They ain't nothing but the French.
Don't
yeah, but I'm saying they've been running the narrative so long. They brought Jesus over there, and now they start believing in Jesus. When you actually look at the demographics in which the Bible is talking about, they're talking about their shit. You're talking about my block. That's like a motherfucker talking to you about Russell Street. You know what I'm saying? And they're telling you Russell Street is somewhere else. You're like, no, nigga, Russell Street is in the hood on the north side. They're like, no, it's on the east side by Kettering University. Because it's a better backdrop. And a motherfucker lie to you so many times that you actually start to believe this shit. And there's a truth to it. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you look at the Sahara Desert, right? The Sahara Desert is a desert. And there's predicted to be no life there. But whales and shit have been found there. So that's a body of water that had enough body of water on that motherfucker to put whales and shit in it. You know what I'm saying? So when you're talking about the Garden of Eden and where life first began, we're talking about in that same strip that is covered with nothing but fucking sand and dust. If you want to hide something, what do? Put it in a book, right? This is what I'm saying. If you want to, if every time we watch the movie, the imaginary mind, they'll be walking through the desert, and then they'll get heat stroke, and then they'll see this utopia of water and coconuts and shit, even women and all kind of shit, because that is truly what was there before whatever happened took place. If you can't find it, it's located somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you think about this, and this is just a look into humans and the psychology of humans. If there were maps built, if there were maps of the world in 1400, in the 1300s, you know what I'm saying? If you can go back to 6000 AD and there's a map of a fucking continent, there's only one way to see it.
What's that? What's that?
From the air. From the air.
Right.
There's only one way to see it. You can't map from the ground. You have to map from the air. We claim to be the most intelligent race of people that ever walked the earth, the most advanced. You know what I'm saying? Yet we faked the moon landing. You know what I'm saying?
That was a Hollywood set. That was a Hollywood set.
But if you go back in history, we have maps of the continents all put together before they broke. How did we get those?
I don't know.
We cannot be the most advanced.
Maybe they had drones back in the day.
Existed. We can't be the most advanced society ever.
Man, they used to thought the world was flat. Remember?
We're just the most arrogant. You know what I'm saying? We're so arrogant and self-absorbed that we can't see past our lifespan. You know what I mean?
Right.
That this whole system and things is not about us. It's about us. You know what I'm saying? As a people. You know what I mean? And that's what happens when you become enlightened and God starts speaking through you. It becomes less about you and more about doing God's work. Referencing Koonye, while we think he's crazy, because I know they thought Moses was fucking crazy too. They said Moses split the Red Sea. If Moses, somebody would have came to me and said, hey man, we finna walk this way. And I'm like, nigga, it's a whole fucking ocean. He said, but yeah, but I'm gonna split the ocean. We gonna walk through.
I would have said, hey nigga, give me some of that shit you smoking.
Right. He would have been your biggest dummy of the day. All up until the point he splits the motherfucking ocean, you know what I'm saying, and we all get to walk through. Then you like, damn, this nigga was serious. You know what I'm saying? That type shit. You know, because we are gods, we are created in his image. You know what I mean? Just like your children, you have a child, you give your child, he look like you, he act like you, walk like you, talk like you, without your, you know, approval. You didn't get to do a checklist of what you wanted your son to be. But your son is you. That's us. You know, we just have to start acting like gods, man, and quit being in fear of everything. You know, when the devil, it creates fear, it automatically dissolves faith. Because once you have that fear, you cannot have faith, because to have faith is to be fearless. You know what I'm saying? Lord, I don't know how I'm going to eat tomorrow, but you're going to provide for me. You know what I'm saying? Versus worrying about how am I going to eat. And now that I'm worried about how I'm going to eat, the devil say, go rob the liquor store.
I'd rather be feared than loved anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Cuzzo Sterling, give me something in closing. Then LPs do your close. We gonna hear an hour and a half. What you got? What you got for me, Sterling?
All I'm gonna say is this, bro. Just keep hope alive, bro, and just, you know, stay open to what's possible. Like, I ain't about to cancel no Kanye, because I just feel like everybody got some valuable information to add to the conversation. So I'm down, you know, I'm open, and I just want to be there when the truth is revealed. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm rolling.
LPs, what you got?
Man, stop waiting on the motherfucker to give you 40 acres and a fucking mill. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now. You know, we have to get out there and get it. We got laws that are not for us, then we have the power to change those laws. We got people that represent us that aren't doing a good job. We have the power to fire them fucking people. You know what I'm saying? If your government is not working in your favor, you have the right and everything to expose that situation in order to make that change. You know what I mean? Like if you're somewhere and a woman is being hurt, whether she's black, white, green, or purple, you are supposed to protect her as a man. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to video cam that shit. You're not trying to do that for likes. You're supposed to aid and render help. Police officers, after you shoot somebody, you're supposed to aid and render help. We fucking do that to goddamn people at war when we're at war. As a soldier, I understand this. You know what I'm saying? As an ex-military person, you kill somebody, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody is wounded, you render help. You know, even on the battlefield, you do that. Even if you take in a prisoner of war, you have to treat him with a certain standard. And you're not treating these people with standards. You know, you roll up on them, you see them as less than, you handle them and talk to them as if they're less than a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? You pull up at their house for a domestic violence issue, you willing to take him to jail for putting his hands on her. But if she says something you don't like, you turn and punch her ass in the face. You can hit my woman, but I can't. Not to say hitting the woman is right, but you can hit her and I can't. Get the fuck out of here. He'll beat her ass and drag her ass across the motherfucking front yard, throw her in the back seat, and take her ass to jail. You know what I'm saying? But me and her, we can't have an argument where I done raised my motherfucking voice. Look, I'm going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. This system is unfair. The way that we have been shopped around in the media, like I say, how the fuck do my history start as slavery? Like I didn't exist before becoming the slave. Why the fuck don't we ever talk about the free people during slavery? You know what I'm saying? We never talk about the rebellions of slavery. And then we all want to just make master happy and not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's like having a pedophile rape you repeatedly and you can get help, but instead you just don't say shit because you want to stay in the big house. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of being abused. I'm tired of being less than. I'm tired of being marginalized. I'm tired of going to a fucking financial establishment And because I'm an entrepreneur of darker skin, they don't believe I do shit. They're looking for me to scam them. I gotta prove everything this motherfucker ain't gotta prove. I gotta go way harder than that. You know what I'm saying? Thus, trying to get somebody to believe in you and having a support system that believes in you. Because when you come from poverty, there's no one around you that has that understanding of what it takes to even become a billionaire or a multi-millionaire. They just got their hands out. They just want what you got. They don't want to do what you did. They don't want to sacrifice anything. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to speak on the Jewish situation. They didn't want to speak on the media situation because they're trying to secure a bag. But at what point do you find solidarity in speaking your truth, even if your truth disrupts what everybody else calls politically correctness? You know what I'm saying? At what point do I make enough money where I can say what the fuck I want to say? How much is my freedom of speech? You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking. Is that us as people, instead of tearing each other down, actually listen to what the fuck we're trying to say and come up with a formula to resolve these issues that are setting our people back, because they are destroying our image as black men. When I look at TV and I see a black man, if he's not in chains, if he's not in cuffs, if he's not dead or dying, he's fucking a woman now. He's transgender. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see a prominent man. I don't see a black man that I can respect. You know what I'm saying? Even when we watch movies like American Gangster and you see what Frank Lucas did and how he become, you turn and say, but he was a snitch though.
He was a fucking rat.
He's a fucking rat. You can't respect him either, right? So who do we respect? Who do we have to look up to?
Not no rat.
They say, oh, well, we had a black president, Barack Obama, but I hear more black men.
He did.
Throw Barack under the bus.
Barack did more
than anybody.
Barack did more for the LGBTQ motherfuckers than he did for black people.
You see what I'm saying? You are the perfect specimen of nigga, because there's no reason, there's no way that we can make you happy. Sacrificing my money, I'm a coon. I sacrifice my brand and my integrity, you know what I'm saying? To get it back, I'm good, because I got the money, right?
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm gonna say. Hey, man.
That's crazy. A fucking Barack Obama becomes president against all fucking odds. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't did enough. He ain't good enough. He ain't good enough. He ain't black enough.
Hey, Koonye West. Koonye West, man. Man. You gotta know the whole. All I'm gonna say is this. All I'm gonna say is this.
I'm gonna ask you.
You gotta know when to hold and when to fold them, man.
I'm gonna ask you one question, and I love you. I just need to ask one question. What is the difference between a nigga and a black man?
Well, I call a white person a nigga. It's a derogatory term of black people, hood niggas, or whatever you want to call it. A black man is shit. He a black man. He outstanding. I don't know. Shit.
Check this out.
I call a white dude a nigga though. I call a white boy a nigga.
This is a quote from Denzel Washington. Okay, he says, "What's the difference between a nigga and a black man?" A nigga would take the time to answer that question.
Fuck you, man. Hey, man. Hey, look. Y'all know him.
Big. I'm out this motherfucker.
Hey,
I enjoyed y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
You know what?
Flint After Dark.
Jesus, don't ask me all you fucking want, bro. You think you fucking... You need to fucking quit, stupid fuck.
Hey, he owed me that one. I'm gonna get his ass back, man. Hey, Sterling, man, you know I'm gonna tell him stop falling for the banana tailpipe, smoking mirrors bullshit. We speak for the streets. We gonna make the hood great again. Stop falling for the banana tailpipe, smoking mirrors bullshit, man. We out this bitch, man. Peace.
Word. Have a good one.
Word
bro.
up. All right, cuz.
All right.
Love you, boy.
Same here.
what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help, like what the fuck I'm doing wrong. He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and chink, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually help, but it ain't working. This the numbness pain, I'm popping Perkins by the 30s.
Ray, you gone crazy.
You are now tapped in with the most realist and controversial show on the net. Flint After Dark Podcast. We speak for the streets. We speak for the streets.
Yeah.
You're now rocking with Terrence Sale on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
It's your boy. It's your boy, Terrence Sales, a.k.a. Mr. Speak for the Streets, a.k.a. Big T, and you locked in to the #1 podcast in Flint, Michigan, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets. With my co-host, LPZ. We the new dynamic duo. We speak for the street. Peace.